if we didn't make it to a bowl game my senior year, I'll probably hear about it from the rest of my life from my friends back home and stuff. So just to be bowl eligible is a great thing. But, I mean, we can't get content with just being bowl eligible. We got another game next Saturday. And, I mean, now we're just playing for location. I think it's between New York or San Diego or San Antonio or something. I mean, we just gotta. We gotta. The only thing in our hands is to go out and win. We can't control anything else, so we just have to. I mean, we got a couple days off. We're gonna take those goals off, then refocus and come back to work next week and do our part, get a win next week.
Shawne, where were you health-wise today? They looked like they were still a little limp in the giddy-up.
Just a little bit, but I mean, it's one of those minor things. Football players are always injured just because of the wear and tear on your body. So just a little bit, but I don't know. It don't really matter to me. I done played through so many injuries.
Easier to deal with it when you're walking away with a win?
Definitely easier. Definitely easier.
For you guys, what was the difference between this week and last week? Danny said that last week wasn't really your style of game, maybe against them, but this week they thought you could factor a little more into the game plan.
Oh yeah, last week just because of the looks that they give you, we felt like that we needed to get out on the perimeter a little bit more. So that's why I think we used Tavon a little bit more. I mean, he did a great job. I mean, he put up video game stats. He looked like a creative player out there. And this week they're a tougher defense. And Oklahoma, they played a lot more man coverage, just more of a zone team. So, I mean, just to get in there, get downhill, run and get physical with them, because, I mean, they're a very physical team. If you watch them on film, I mean, they get after it a lot.
Considering the time you missed, how satisfying was this for you to be able to come out and help, especially as much as you did this late in the season in a must-win game?
It's satisfying, but I don't think I can get content with it at all. Because if you get content with it, then I mean you might settle. And I mean the season's not over. We got a game next week, and then after that we have a bowl game. So I mean it's good confidence-wise. But I mean Tuesday I'm gonna forget about this, and it's back to Kansas.
What was it like during the losing streak when you weren't able to get out there, at least not be at the level you wanted to be at?
You want one word?
Yeah.
Miserable.
I can give you two now.
Miserable as I can't say that bad word.
Frustrating?
Very frustrating. But I mean, the frustrating thing about it, we lost a couple close ones. When you lose the close ones, I mean, like Coach Hogan said, it's mostly just a little effort play here and there that added up at the end of the game that counted towards our loss. So it's very frustrating when you have a tight game and you end up on the losing end. Because last year we had a couple tight games, but we were able to overcome that adversity towards the end, just like we did today. So I mean, it's great to get back in the win column.
Kind of like playing when it's cold. People don't want to be out there.
Some people say when it's colder that the defense don't want to hit you or something like that. I mean, I would like to think that I can play good in the heat too. I don't know.
So the last time we asked you, you said the strength just wasn't back in your leg, that it felt better, but that you didn't have to push off the plan. Where is that now?
It's getting better. It's getting better every week. It's still constant. Meet with the training staff, meet with the weight staff, figure out what you want to do this week, and just testing it every week to see where the strength at. And finally, Sunday, they finally told me, okay, it's strong enough for you to take the brace off. You don't need it anymore. I mean, that was just a great relief because, I mean, the braces are for precautionary reasons, but sometimes they can hold you back a little bit. I felt like mine was holding me back, but I mean, if I didn't wear it, then I wouldn't be able to practice at all. I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I just wore it and, I mean, dealt with it and came out here today.
How much of the difference did not having that on making your running style today?
A lot different. Ask Coach Gillespie. He told me I looked sorry when I had it on.
You looked what?
I looked sorry.
Sorry?
Yep. Terrible. I think that's the word he used, something like that.
So maybe as much a mental benefit as a physical one and getting rid of that.
Oh, definitely.
Shawne, were you watching Tavon running last week saying, if I get in there, this could be really fun? They look confused at times, when you both were in there.
You talking about last week?
I know you weren't in there last week, but
Oh.
like were you watching and because like when you got in this today, it looked like Iowa State didn't know how to account for both of you. Did you think?
Yeah, I think early on that they were looking for Tavon to get the ball a little bit more, so he was sort of like a distraction. And the offensive line did a great job of blocking, but toward the end of the game, like when he broke the long run around the left-hand side, they were going with me to the right, and I guess they looked and Tavon was already gone.
How fun could this be for you in the last two games?
The last two games?
Because he's gonna have fun.
I mean,
he's gonna dance and do whatever.
This game gonna be great because we won. Next game, ask me after the game.
Did you guys need this one confidence-wise? I mean, did you need to prove that you could win a close game and need to come out here with this?
I think we did because we lost so many close ones. So it looked like it was about to get ugly late, but I mean, everybody had faith in the defense. I mean, they made a phenomenal stop, a turnover at the end of the game. Then they got the ball back to us, and I mean, we just had to make sure that their offense didn't get the ball back.
Okay, one more question and that's it. Or no more questions.
You ever had a compliment
One more.
back like Tavon? I mean, you got fast guys if he was, but
Nah, I never had a compliment back like Tavon. That's my man, though. We've been trying to get the Austin thing going since freshman year. Yeah.